Hey guys, Tyler Wood from Big Bear Lake, California. So I went to the Inman Reboot conference yesterday down in Orange County. It was about a 6-hour meeting. Lots of information. Tried to pull away a few things from it, and I wanted to share that with you. Number one thing was, as Darren Persinger mentioned, meeting our clients' expectations. The example he used was with flyer boxes, where pretty much the majority of them are empty. There's no flyers in it, so right then we're just failing in meeting our clients' expectations of getting a flyer. And that's pretty prevalent in all areas of our business. We need to be meeting our clients' expectations in every area. The second part that I learned, or the second important aspect, was about mobile. I've heard about it getting more and more important, but there are some stats used. There's a good chance that the clients that are out there looking are going to interact with us on their mobile device, and so we need to make sure that we're doing what we need to do as real estate agents to meet that expectation, and making sure that our websites are mobile ready. That was a good discussion. QR codes. There's a lot going on with QR codes, and the key takeaway there was make sure you're not spending a lot of time or money on the actual codes themselves. Make sure you're spending your resources on where you're sending them from the code, meaning when they type in the code or they click the code, where does it send them? That's where you want to focus on your time and efforts. QR codes. Nicole Nicolay mentioned in the very beginning, consistency brings change. I thought that was a very powerful statement, not just in business but in life. No matter what you do, if you're consistent, it'll bring change. Blogging, mailing, open houses, dieting, exercise, going to church, whatever. If you're consistent, it's going to bring about change. I thought that was very important. The iPad, using the iPad in your presentations. It's just one other way to make yourself different, as Chris Smith pointed out. I thought that was real important. We're trying to be different from everybody. Well, right there, you're going to be different than most people. And it's just really cool. There's a lot of neat things you can do on it. Sign documents, go paperless, go green, whatever you want to call it. There's good features there in the iPad, so I'm going to start incorporating that. The last thing would be, which I've already kind of known, but we're in a consumer-controlled environment, as Sherry Crisp points out, and consumers have the power. We need to stop worrying about selling them and start helping them, and I think that's the important point there. So lots of good information at the Inman Reboot. If you haven't been, or you're thinking about going, I think it's a great way to kind of get recharged, relearn some stuff you maybe already knew, but maybe put it back in the forefront of your mind, and maybe learn some new things. So those are my key takeaways from the Inman Reboot, and hope to talk to you soon. It's Tyler at thetimwoodgroup.com. Thanks for listening.